That's right, we're at the Embassy of Sweden in Washington, D.C. So that's our little drive that we've been on here at the beginning of the video. I need to go here to pick up my new passport. That's what we Swedes in America have to do. They won't send them in the mail. And you have to go to the nearest embassy to the city where you live. And to me, that is Washington, D.C. So let's go step on some Swedish soil in America, shall we? There's pretty bad weather out here today. Otherwise, it's very beautiful here, right by the embassy. I doubt that we can film in here though. All right, so here we have it, my new passport. This is gonna be the quickest trip I've done to Washington, D.C. ever, because I need to get back right away, because last time when I went here, all right, so as I was saying, I want to get back as soon as possible because traffic here is absolutely horrible. Last time I was here to do the whole application process to renew my passport and all that stuff, I mean, literally, it took me 2 hours to get 30 miles. I wish I could see more of the city, but I just don't have the time. Yep, it's starting already. And it's 18 minutes past 2 p.m. Oh, this is gonna suck. God, that was a boring trip. Ugh, sucked. Because I didn't really do anything. It wasn't like, you know, a fun trip where, you know, we could create fun content, that kind of thing. It was just driving to DC, picking up my passport, and driving back home. So now I'm home. As you guys can tell, it's dark. I can't really film anything. So I'm gonna continue the video tomorrow. Good night. And just like that, it's the next day. How's everybody doing? I started the day off right by working out, going for a long walk. I feel great. Working on my physical fitness has been something that's been very important to me. I've definitely been slacking with it. I used to always be a person that, you know, worked out a lot and stuff, but for some reason I just became lazy when it comes to that. And that's definitely something that's going to change. But we're not going to talk about my physical fitness and working out in this video. We're going to talk about the Fusion. Because it just struck me that I'll only be having this car for 1 more month. Late March this year, it's been exactly 3 years that I've had this car. It's a 3-year lease, as many of you guys already know. I just hit 34,000 miles on the car while driving back and forth to DC. And for those that don't understand yet, I'm not an American citizen. I'm a permanent resident, so I don't have an American passport. I have a Swedish one. My other one, you know, expired. I had to go to the embassy in Washington, DC and get a new one. Man, I have something on the lens. So which brings me to the Fusion and what I'm gonna do after this car is gone. First off, it's gonna be extremely sad when I have to return this car, because the channel pretty much started with this car right here, along with me doing, you know, other Ford reviews and that kind of thing. I've done so many videos in this car. This Fusion alone probably has around 25 million views on the internet, and people don't really know that it has that many views, but I've done so many videos in this car that I've gotten a lot of views that my channel would never be where it's at if it wasn't for this car right here. So it's going to be an extremely sad day to return it, because I do have a special bond with it. It's been a great car, very reliable. Really no big issues. It's been wear and tear stuff that I've had to replace, like tires and that kind of thing, but other than that, this car has been absolutely awesome. So I owe it a lot. Which brings me to what I'm going to replace it with. I'm extremely conflicted with what I'm going to do after, you know, I return this car. I did make a video not too long ago saying, should I buy an Audi S4? Now that is, of course, an option. But, you know, I don't really feel like spending close to 60 grand on a daily driver. I just don't feel like I need that. So I don't really know what to do. And I wanted to ask you guys what you would rather see on the channel as a daily driver. I mean, there's so many different options that I can do. I can buy a used car, a powerful car that I can, you know, heavily modify. One part of me just wants to lease a very reliable car that is all-wheel drive, so I have something to drive in these pissy ass winters that we have in Pittsburgh. Although I'm not complaining, this is February and it's been over 50 degrees. Well, 45 at least for a week's time now. Tuesday this week it was 81 degrees and I filmed a Lincoln Continental review right here. So I mean, that's in February, so definitely can't complain about that. But we do get bad winters here. I need something that's all-wheel drive. You know, what I really would want to do is go buy an E92 M3. Have another V8 car, rear-wheel drive. That would be so much fun. I love the E92 M3. But it's rear-wheel drive. I don't really need two rear-wheel drive cars that are V8s and very powerful with no traction in the wintertime. So if the E92 M3 was all-wheel drive, I would, boom, that's the car I would get right away. That would be awesome. But again, I can't get that living where I'm living. So I need something that's all-wheel drive. And maybe many of you will say, you know, get a, you know, WRX or something. And absolutely no offense, that car is amazing. It's just not my type of car. I don't want a WRX. I don't want an STI, that kind of thing. Maybe if I could find like an older Audi A6 with a V10 engine, that would be awesome. Can you imagine putting an exhaust on that car with a V10? That would be badass. But again, I would have to look around for one like that is in pretty good condition. But basically, this video right here is regarding what I'm gonna replace this car with. And another thing that I'm thinking about, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself to you guys that follow, you know, my channel on a regular basis, but this car is being returned at the end of March, meaning spring is coming. I don't really need another car right away. It's nice to have a third car in the family, but do I really need it when the, you know, besides this rain, you know, the weather conditions aren't extremely horrible here in Pittsburgh. So I don't really need one right away, because we do have to replace the truck here in a few months as well. So there is a lot of stuff that will be happening on the channel here in the coming months. And I apologize if the videos that have been uploaded recently, you know, besides car reviews and that kind of thing, have been kind of boring. I've felt that they are semi-boring, but that's because of, you know, my surroundings. There hasn't really been much going on. So if some of you guys feel like that out there, I do apologize, but it is what it is. It's been winter, you know, February. January was fun because I was in LA, but it's just that sometimes it can be a little tough for an automotive YouTuber to get, you know, real content, you know, exciting content. I do have subscribers tell me that I should do daily vlogs from time to time, and the reason why I don't do that is because I feel that there's a very small amount of you guys. I mean, there's a core audience that would maybe want to see me do just daily stuff, running errands and, you know, cooking and just boring stuff like that. But most of you guys, you don't want to see that. That's why I don't do daily vlogs. If I had interesting content to bring to you on a daily basis, I would love to do daily vlogs. But that's the reason why I don't do it currently. Maybe I'm getting a little off topic here, but again, this video is about the Ford Fusion and it being returned here very soon, and what is going to replace it. So leave comments in the comment section below, because I do want to take what you guys want to see the most into consideration regarding what car I'm going to buy next for a daily driver. And maybe I'll do some kind of remembrance video of this car. It'll be fun for the people that are relatively new to the channel to see, you know, older videos that I've done with this car, and, you know, cringy car reviews. And it's actually kind of weird to watch older videos of mine from about 3 years ago till now. But this car has definitely meant a lot to me and to the channel. As I said earlier, the channel would not be remotely close to where it's at if it wasn't for this car right here. It was a big part of all the viral videos that I did and all the experiments and that kind of thing. I truly love this car, and it will be a very sad day when I return it. Now that is a month from now, so I'm sure it's going to be part of some upcoming videos here. But yeah, we have to face the fact that this car is not going to be on the channel here in about a month. So something else is going to have to take its place. Let me know what you guys want to see as a new daily driver on the AutoVlog YouTube channel. However, one car that's not going anywhere is this one right here. So with that being said, we're going to end this video with a cold start of the beast. But again, thank you so much for sticking with me in these winter months where there's not much going on and not as much fun content for you guys. But trust me, there's a lot of fun stuff coming on the channel here very soon. Remember, we're going to Florida. I'm tuning the car, downpipes. It's becoming a whole lot louder and a whole lot faster here very soon. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you're stopping by for the first time and you haven't already and you want to, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Let her rip!